Next, haha, I love this. I love this. Next, we're going to talk about sales funnels. Now, again, sales funnels, which it also can be called the buyer journey, is how you turn a complete stranger into a loyal customer. This includes the different tools and different methods that you have. So with the sales funnel, is like an upside down triangle, and it's divided into different parts. The sales funnel that we use has 3/4 steps, and I'll explain why I said slash. So, that first stage in that sales funnel is called the attraction. The attraction phase is when they're first introduced to your organization or brand. So whether through a networking event, whether they find you on Google, they find your street by passing by, they find your organization or business while passing by, they find your social media page. However they're first introduced to your organization, that's the attraction phase. Second, we have the nurturing phase. In that nurturing phase, this is where your prospect gets to learn more about you. This is where trust and credibility is built. This is where they learn, does this person truly solve my problem or give me any benefit? Nurturing phase. Third phase, conversion. This is where you get the desired action. This is where you make the money. But also, conversion doesn't have to be money. For nonprofits, it can be volunteers. It can be getting somebody on staff. It can be getting a referral. Whatever your sales funnel is for, but more than likely your conversion is where that sale is going to be gathered, is where you're going to get that sale. Now, I have a bonus fourth step that a lot of people don't really talk about. So in our sales funnel doesn't end on the conversion when we get that sale. Because think about your goal. Your goal is to get consistent revenue. Say it with me, consistent revenue. You want consistent sales. How do you get consistent sales? The fourth one right here. Account penetration. Account penetration. What is account penetration? That's when you turn one sale into 20. Once someone buys from you, you learn different ways to help them more. And if you're dealing with a bigger company, go into other different departments. See, we do a lot of work with the city of Memphis here. As you know, city departments, city government, they have different departments you can go in. Here in the city, we got public works, we got communications, we got the history, they call it Memphis Heritage Trails. They have different departments. When you're working with colleges and universities, they have different departments. Big companies like banks, they got human resources, communication. They have different departments. Though, that's the prime time to get account penetration. If you work with small business owners, getting more and more sales. Let's say you're a videographer. You can do all their marketing and communication. You can do their internal videos. You can do their trainings. So your sale is not done when you convert. Because remember, we want consistent sales. That one sale is fine. But in order to get to account penetration, you need that one sale. Because, for example, somebody is not just going to network with you, meet with you, and place an order for 20 videos. Like for us, for animation. They're just not going to get 20 videos without getting that one. Because they got to see how our work is, how it's like working with us. So that one sale is your way to those consistent sales. And so this is the sales funnel right here. Now let's go deeper into the sales funnel. What can be considered attraction? For us, networking. Maybe somebody finds us on social media. So think about the different social media platforms we have. So for us, it's LinkedIn and Facebook. Those are the ones that we focus on. And then maybe another one is word of mouth. And for us, word of mouth can be considered a true attraction that can continue to put people in our pipeline. Is because we've done videos, like we have a real presence here in Memphis, so our names get talked about a lot in rooms that we're not in. So we can now use word of mouth as an actual attractor, lead generator. But you can also do it even if you haven't done plenty of work. Do some free work for organizations that have an audience, like your local chamber, the BBB, different networking groups. There's a networking group called BNI, Business Networking International. Do some work in platforms that allow you to get your product in front of a lot of people. That's one way to create that word of mouth. That's free marketing. So we talked about the attraction phase. What's some nurturing? I like to use social media as my nurturing more than I like to use as the attraction. So social media, again, for us is Facebook and LinkedIn. Nurture that sale. It can be email marketing or text message marketing. It could be you actually sitting down with your different clients and having these meetings. Nurturing. Any way that you can continue to nurture that sale, build that trust, build that credibility, allow them to get to know you. Conversion. So for us, the conversion looks the same. It's when we set that meeting with them, we send them the proposal. For an online course, it could be different. It's when that person pressed the enroll link. You know, if it's a product, it's when someone goes in your store and buys that product. Whatever the conversion looks like for you in different ways that people actually can take that action, that's your conversion. So again, for us, it's meeting, then we send a proposal. So I'm just gonna say proposal. And then account penetration is simple. We just keep meeting with them. Let's uncover some different needs that they have. Let's come up with ideas, different things like that. So here, and again, can't go too in depth to the sales funnel because we're just going over the general stuff with these things. But sales funnel is very important because you see now I've listed the different tools that I need. So now I have a way to streamline my process in order to turn a stranger into a consistent customer. But it also shows me the things that I don't need. You know, right now, you know, we don't really need Instagram. You know, we don't, you know, anything that's not listed on here, but that we have, there may not be a use for it right now. So the sales funnel just showed me different platforms that we may can get rid of, that we may not can use right now. And especially if I'm paying for one of these platforms that's not on this list, I can cut my costs. And now I just put tape over a leak that I had. So this is the sales funnel right here.